So this is an episode where basically the main six have plot to do, and they put Starlight in charge, right? And then Discord's all pissed off because the Fortnite servers got shut down for a while. So he's like, I'll just bug Starlight. And then what proceeds to happen is a case of what proceeds the case of happen is two people who one thought they were friends, and one's like, oh yeah, no, we're friends, but I'm just really pissed that I can't level up my battle pass and get the sweet new skin on Fortnite. Gets to Discord plays Fortnite. That's my headcanon.
Wow, it's the restart of season 8, and it's a week late.
I'm just
Explain
I'm just
why.
imagining Discord doing the default dance all day with that one jingle. It's just Discord all day. That'd be great.
I didn't see if there's like a Derpy Buru picture that has him doing that. But it's been a hell of a couple weeks for the
By the way, did you hear that Discord after this episode died of ligma? Damn it! Everyone knows that joke. Never mind.
So Eddie's been crazy with his own life, and my wife and I just moved to another apartment, so we don't have Wi-Fi right now. So Eddie's having to do the streams for right now. So.
Oh yeah, on top of trying to figure out my place in the world, I've also got to try to do all the internet. Oh, no worries, we're good.
Kind of crazy, you know.
Well, that's life. Once you pretty much, it slowly starts once you become a teenager, but there's a point where the world stops holding your hand and it's just like, okay, buckaroo, good luck, and you're just like, oh, okay. There's kind of a bunch of pieces here, but I'll pick them up the best I can. Yeah. Thanks, G. So yeah, this was nice to come back to. We tried to meet almost literally every day of the past week, but either John was almost dying and I was almost killing myself. So there was a lot of there was a lot of full schedules. But we're here. We're gonna do a double upload and talk about the Christmas episode in August next. So
and just so you guys know, they are separate videos. So you're gonna have this one, and then we're gonna do another video with the other one. So many peaks.
So I watched both these episodes. Yeah, this episode is something.
Quite something. I love how at the beginning it's an overhead shot of Spike opening the chest. And I'm like, it's good to see him with wings. It's like, that was so far in the making that I'm just happy that it happened.
He spends this whole episode floating and flying. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. So basically, there's going to be a scavenger hunt at the school.
Yeah, he opens up the chest. He opens up the gold chest from Fortnite, but he's pissed because he wanted a tactical shotgun, but all that's in there is a revolver and some wood.
Yep. Damn those loot boxes. But basically, there's going to be a scavenger hunt. I don't remember much of the items, but I know one of them was the cloak for Clover the Clever.
Yeah.
And all the items corresponded to each different race that was there. So Clover the Clever, you had the pony. You had stuff for the hippogriff, for the changeling, for the griffin, just for the yak, all that stuff.
So. Yeah, it was a real moose of items. And Twilight was like, okay, dude, bros, here's what we're going to do, okay? We are going to have a super duper special, awesome, amazing scavenger hunt with magic. And they're like, okay, that sounds lit. And but then her and the boys get called away by the magical map. And they're like, wait,
magical map of Equestria.
And they're like, what? Okay, wait, why is it calling all of us? Is this something that's going to be expanded upon in a later episode? Spoiler alert, no. And they're
I
like,
was
hey,
thinking the same thing, dude. I was thinking the same thing.
and they're like, they're not even gonna pull some. They're not even gonna pull some just for sidekicks with this. This is
Mm.
full on a one side story. So they're like, okay, who's someone really qualified that we know that could run the school? And it's like, well, let's see. You've got several princesses and authority figures. You know, a couple politicians. Let's get Starlight. And Starlight's like, why do you keep putting me in this situations? Everyone's just half the fan base is gonna hate me, and half the fan base is gonna say this episode's amazing. At this point, I may as well just be a permanent background character to avoid pissing anybody off. But then they're like, look,
Like, switch me out
they're,
with
they're like,
Applejack. I don't care.
they're, and then and then Twilight tells her, look, dude, Hasbro has invested a lot of screen time into you. We gave you a full character arc. We gave you an Equestria Girls role, and not to mention your voice actress. I forget her name, but Songo costs a
Oh,
lot of
Kelly
money.
Sheridan.
Yeah, Kelly Sheridan. Yeah, the voice of Songo costs us a lot of money, and yeah, you're gonna be in another episode. But hey, good news. What? Discord's gonna show up, and it's like, you really just want people to hate this episode, don't you? So fast forward a bit. Discord shows up out of nowhere, and
he's being an asshole.
he's being a complete hole that is behind a human being. Yes, indeed.
Yes, he's being a whole ass.
Yeah. His motivation's just kind of weird. Like, here's the thing: I watched both these episodes back to back, and I don't know why. I'm having trouble remembering his motivation. He seemed to be kind of pissed because they didn't invite him to the grand opening. But then after that,
friends and family day and like everything else, and they're like, I've never even gotten an invitation to the school in the fucking first place. Like, what the hell, guys? And I'm like, Discord, darling, I get it, but at the same time, you don't have to be a dick about it.
here's
Just be like,
my logic.
Hey, Twilight, girls, can I just come in and see the school? For fuck's sake, dude.
Here's my interpretation. Why would they want the dude named Discord at the school of friendship?
They don't want him to fuck shit up. Bring him in after hours.
Yeah, that too. So anyway, Discord just proceeds to mess up Starlight's day completely. The the poor students look like they just want to die the whole episode. And there's a lot of funny bits here. There's not some of the usual, like, up close, like, character examinations that you normally get with Starlight episodes, but that's because this is a Discord episode and you can't really develop him too much. You could.
Then again, you don't have as much, like, it's nowhere near bad as Three the Crowd, but you notice that it was kind of lacking with Discord antics a little bit. Like, it was more gags than anything else.
Now, you could make the sort of valid argument, actually pretty valid argument, that maybe we've just become too accustomed to Discord shenanigans. And most of the time, I'd be like, yes, you're right. Here's the thing, though. Even in the episodes where Discord's a total a-hole, they were still able to keep his sight gags interesting. His best joke in this episode to me was when he turned into a leaf, because she's like, Discord, just leave, and then he turns into a leaf, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like,
trying to do a Scooby-Doo reference, like, seriously.
I kept thinking to myself, I kept feeling like I was turning into one of those douchey internet commenters, because my initial thought was, and I feel kind of bad, but my initial thought was literally, oh my god, rip Discord, his character's dead. They did the make like a tree and leaf joke. That's one of the most basic just gags that you could do, and they did it.
Let's just say that Discord's basically boiled down to a basic bitch now.
Which I know all the people for years that have been saying that Discord, everything that happened to Discord after season 2 shouldn't have happened, have been waiting for an episode like this. We're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, see, Discord got stale. And my response to you is, hey, it took them 6 years. Some characters, it takes 6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, good run, Discord. Godspeed, you magnificent bastard. And I hope John Delancey actually gets roles again because this is kind
Isn't
of the
there
only thing he
actually
does.
isn't there actually a gag in this episode where like he brings a tree to teach? Because
Yeah,
he
and
has
it's a
Trixie
drag,
for one of
and
them.
it's a dragon sneezing tree.
Oh, that's right. So, and I love how Smolder is a full-on fire-breathing dragoness because she's sitting there, she's just like, oh God, like fire spewing everywhere.
Yeah, it was really pretty fire too.
Uh-huh. Um, and I also like that with Trixie, that so he first comes in to try and help Starlight out. And then he comes in as a student when Starlight kind of pushes him back a little bit. And he comes in dressed as like this stereotypical 90s kid. Like, you remember that movie with, I think it was Steve Buscemi? So he's just like, how are you doing, fellow kids? Where he has like the skateboard on his back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
He kind of
He,
looks like
he
that.
the bro, he was looking like a tech deck dude.
Yep. And I love how he's just oh, they finally do a banana phone joke, and
Oh
he
my
fucking pulls
god.
out the banana, and he's just like, it's like this is just like, why the fuck are you talking in my class on the phone? Like, what the hell?
The
And then
best
he
part,
leaves,
yeah, yeah.
and Trixie gets the fucking banana phone and picks it up and is like, hello? No, I don't need a subscription to that magazine.
No, no, no. She says, "Well, what exactly is the long distance plan?"
That's right.
So that if I can be those analysts that read way too much deeply and everything, that tells me that in this economical world where gems are edibles and it seems the entire economy runs on dresses and baking things and
Mm-hmm.
rocks, you're telling me that actual banana phones are the fourth pillar in Equestria's economical statement. That tells me no one in Equestria no one in Equestria eats bananas, and B, uh,
Hey, it's at least better than socialism. Hey, oh.
oh my god, it's at least better than insert political thing you disagree with here.
Pretty much.
So, so dude, I don't even know how to talk about the rest of the episode because for the next 5 minutes, it's kind of because next thing you know, just they're outside and Discord's a gym teacher. No, I'm sorry, not Discord. Cranky is the gym teacher, and
Mm,
he's having everyone be his slave for a minute. And he has that the
yeah.
Griffin dude Gollum or something or Golem got to Simon Gotch get him like
Simon
three
Belmont.
different yeah, and he gets and he's got it 3 times and spits at him. And then
Uh-huh.
Discord's like, "Hey, a new challenger has appeared." And the next thing you know, he's running drills. And I'm like, normally by now they would have summarized. No, normally by now they would have brought up the lesson that Starlight and or Discord were supposed to learn. But I'm not quite sure what the lesson is, just because this seems like a lesson Discord has learned before. This seems like a lesson Starlight's learned before, and B and C, it just I don't know. I don't know. The plot was just a really odd thing. Like I wouldn't say I'm not like it wasn't a mess. Didn't have any pacing issues, but it
Mm-hmm.
seemed like the plot was kind of thought after the fact. And the whole point of the episode is, hey, let's put Discord in school and let's have some funny jokes, which is
Mm-hmm.
fine. But this is friendship is magic. There's got to be a moral at the end, and I'm not too sure what the moral is because Starlight makes him vice principal, and then he like gets fired or something, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was literally my reaction when the episode ended. This episode ended. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well,
My
I
Little
love how
Pony.
I love how right in the middle though, that Starlight just like blasts Discord off of the school grounds, and I'm like, a banishing spell. Avada Kedavra. No. Um, but I love how he has his own. They should have said it was his spirit, not his ghost. But his spirit is haunting the halls now, and it's turning into fucking Hogwarts. I swear. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so I don't really even remember really the whole moral situation.
It
It
was
was
like,
all
"Hey,
kind of
Discord."
weird.
It was like, "Hey, Discord, stop being a dick." And then Discord's like, "Hey, fifth time's the charm." My Little Pony. And then the main six come
Mm,
back. They're like, "Hey, did we miss a plot?" And then Twilight's like, "No, they missed the plot." My Little Pony. Yeah. So the episode's kind of whatever. I just gave it a 7 just because it was kind of just there. Like
yeah.
at no point it didn't really engage me, which is a bummer because I'm normally quite engaged with Starlight Glimmer episodes. So, oh well, I guess. I mean, it's not like there's not going to be more Starlight Glimmer episodes, and it's not like there aren't other Starlight Glimmer episodes to watch. So,
Hmm.
yeah, better luck next time, I guess. So, yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Well, before I give my score, I kind of agree with you on like the ending part where the main six come back and it's like, yeah, Discord, fuck you, you sent us on a fake ass scavenger hunt of our own. And
Yeah.
it's like, what the hell, dude? And I'm thinking, how omniscient is Discord at this point? Like seriously. But I also give this episode a 7. A lot, like you said, it was kind of just there. It was
Yeah.
it walked a very fine line between being good and kind of slightly falling a little bit. You know what I mean? It was walking that kind of tightrope, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I agree. So yeah,
so
so yeah, we'll better episode in like 5 minutes. So
uh huh. So we'll see you then. Bye.
yeah. See ya. Adios. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.